Hello, a warm greetings from our Abunx team. So this is Erika Shubrahalder, the business development lead of this Abunx team, and we are suddenly here to launch some exciting news. Since you have been getting some updates from our pages and some special momentums that we have been sharing since 2 weeks, but we are really eager to share some more highlights on our upcoming event. So let's not linger it long, and let's get back to our CEO, Mr. Mustafizur Rahman. And Mustafiz, what you have stored with you tonight? And let us start in a reverse way, like the exciting event update we will come down later. First, you should say who should attend this next event. Let's go like this way. Who should attend it? Just if you have to
Great.
say, like it's a rapid fire round. So we will play around with being very quick and crisp for our audience. So who should attend?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching. A warm welcome to our program. Thanks, Erika, for your very quick question. Well, who is not actually? Those who are running some NGOs, be it international, local, or grassroots level, if it's a charity one, if it's even a startup looking for funding or trying to diversify the business models, even people working for the partnership department or even in the programs, technically program people are also kind of responsible to push their fundraising to the next level. They can really be attending our program. And in addition to that, of course, the decision makers, the executive directors, the CEOs, business development leads, even those who are interested in stepping into these positions in relation to fundraising and resource mobilization, obviously, they can be a part of this.
Great. It seems very immersive workshop. And let's go to the next round. I will not linger it anymore from my end. So when and where is happening?
Well, Erica, the fourth cohort, Fundraising Beyond Borders, attract diversified resources and strategic partnership in a shifting aid world. It's happening in a fantastic location called Learning Center, which is situated in Niketan Road 10. I forgot the exact name of number of the plot, but if you go down to Road 10, everybody knows it. That's in Gulshan 1. Learning
So
Center,
brand
Gulshan.
planning center, right? Thanks. And now comes to the main hype of this tonight's promo session for all of us. That why should we attend it, and what's there cooking behind this background that we are highlighting today? This exciting update. So Mustafa, is what's in store for the people who will be attending our fourth cohort workshop? Why they should attend? If you have to say in four liners.
Well, first of all, if you believe in possibilities, I think this is a crunch time. It's a shrinking funding landscape, but obviously there are plenty of opportunities. So you run the risk of not tapping into those opportunities once you are stuck into your conventional mindset. So if you are ready to kind of look into the possibilities, I think this is a excellent opportunity for all of you. Number one. Number two is, of course, the fundraising. I think the space has shifted towards something else, which we are going to probably reveal a little bit tonight. At the same time, if you are a part of our workshop, then you'll get to see what are the tools, taking strategies that you can apply in order for you to take it to the really next level. Not only just theory, but it's very action-oriented, practical, hand-holding, and it provides with an amazing opportunity to network with the like-minded people and also the corporate and also new kind of donors going forward. And number three is, of course, you wear a mindset of abundance. This world is full of enormous resources. Sometimes you don't know how to tap into those resources. So at times, scarcity mindset tends to tell you that, hey, maybe the opportunities are really scarce, but on the other hand, this world has infinite opportunities. So you believe in the God, karma, or universe or nature. Definitely. Similarly, if you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, I think there are plenty of ways that we can tap into. We are not only talking about the theories, definitely there are lots of organizations across the world. They have adapted those models, for instance, blended financing, social enterprise, social business, impact investment, and also very exciting new kind of initiatives which are being tested, which are being profit and not profit, responsible profit, and which are also certain extent and also being replicated. So still there are many organizations who are traditionally pretty much donor driven. I think this is an exciting opportunity for them to learn from this little network. And number four, I would say it's time to play a little bigger game, because we have been traditionally very much bogged down in tapping into very easy to certain extent fundraising thing, but it has made us to a certain extent mentally crippled. We have not been able to unleash our entrepreneurial skills, because what happens if you keep on feeding me, definitely I cannot stand tall. I cannot get rid of the independent thinking, entrepreneurial thinking, because I'm pretty much dependent by you are giving resources all the time. And if you look into the Bangladeshi development trajectory, you would see over the past 54 years, many organizations, they are single donor driven, or even their donor base is not very diversified. Two or three types of donors are always there. And it has helped them tremendously. On the other hand, it has also made them mentally crippled, because they have not been able to take a pause and also look into other options, because they are already reliant on those options. Since we can see that there is a huge funding cut, and the landscape has been, the pot has been funding shrink, and that's why many organizations are saying that they why it's happening. Our projects are phased out, donors funding is not being continued, we are going for layoff and so on. This is time for the frustration, but we are telling people that this is a time for reinvention. If you want to explore that, come and be a part of this fourth cohort of the Fundraising Beyond Borders workshop. I think it helps,
Right. We
Erika.
are not only focusing on only the grant or aid funded, what Mustafa is trying to highlight. Rather, we also are learning together how to mobilize the domestic and private sector resources. And of course, we believe that as per our three of the cohorts gave some access to the community of fundraiser and both the change makers across sectors in the platform. So I think the same is going to be happening in our fourth cohort too. So Mustafa, if we go to the final round of the questions of tonight's very crisp session, so very last thing, that how to make the most of the experience, as we have already been stated, but you to summarize it in a precise way, like what will they do be able to do in the 2 days, like what will they do with the problem or what, so how they will make the most of the experience, if you state like how our
Erika, it's first of all you have to decide that you want to be a part of this workshop that you get to attend. It might sound cliche, but this is for sure that this is being actually initiated by somebody called Mr. Julian Francis, who was the first person to hand over the very first grant on behalf of Oxfam to Sir Fazlul Hassan Abed. So every pro was once a beginner. That was the beginning of BRAC. Look where BRAC is now. And myself, I had a bit of humble experience working in the international development sector, especially in the space of fundraising and business development for the past 15 years, serving in different countries, starting from South Asia, in Africa, West Africa, also in Europe a little bit, and mostly serving a number of organizations, not only international NGOs. Also, I work as a consultant. For instance, I used to serve for McEnroe Leadership, where I had the opportunity to serve a number of grassroots level organizations in Middle East, as well as also in the UK, across Europe as well. So from that little experience, and obviously, Erika, you come up with your very solid, strong experience working with a number of international agencies, and you have contributed to the fundraising, business development, and program monitoring, and also program implementation. So we call it that fundraising and business development as well as program implementation. These actually very closely related, because donor funding, uh, optimum business development, these are typically dependent on three factors. One is your relationship with the donor, number two is your track record, and number three is, of course, your quality of the proposal. So I think organizations can take the most of it. They have to decide that they want to be a part of this. It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your destination, it's the set of the sail. We would like to echo what Mr. Jim Rohn said many years ago, and let's gather to reset our sails. And in short, institutional funding is no longer guaranteed, as you are also aware. It must be re-earned through agility, strategy, and value. But it's not a time for despair, as we said. It's a time for reinvention. So in our workshop, actually, the first day is basically all about understanding the game and also reframing your mindset. We will talk about shrinking funds, rising needs, what's really changing, fundraising, reimagine, diversify, or die. We talk about who funds what and why, donor psychology, and also from vision to value, frame your strategic pitch. You should be able to pitch, tell your stories, and what are the ways that you can craft your stories, and how you can take the leverage of AI, and also how you can build a community. So we will be sharing all those tools, techniques, strategies in a very hand-holding manner. And day two is all about strategizing and acting. From day two, actually, people will get associated in building
so
resilient
yeah, please.
and also how to craft a smart proposal, where what are the ins and outs, and what usually donor look into those things, and of course how you can make your pitch stand out. And of course, mostly the key highlight of our program is today program is you have a 90-day action plan from ideas to execution. So once you are done with the workshop, then you will see that the resilient fundraising strategy, the skeleton is very in a very good shape, and you are aware of the funding mix that you are supposed to work on. And of course, you have the 90-day one quarterly action plan, which is ready to a certain extent. Once you are back to your office, that's the time to kind of revisit, expand that, and build it from there, take it from there. So this is absolutely a hand-holding workshop. It's full of insights, it's full of strategies, it's full of real life examples. And we not only look into the challenges, we also kind of reimagine what are the possibilities. And we keep telling that, let's reimagine what's possible, live with abundance, and act now. Thank you.
Great, absolutely. Seems very exciting, and I'm sure our audience will feel the excitement and grow with us and thrive for the both domestic and local resources. So we have the immense pleasure to announce again the upcoming fourth cohort fundraising beyond borders workshop, which will be situated at BRAC Learning Center, house number 96 and 98, located in road 10 by 2 Niketan. So stay tuned with us and get registered yourself to get the early bird facilities, and let's learn together and grow together, and we'll have some exciting resource persons, not only from the for-profit sector, but also from the not-for-profit, for-profit both, and also the institutional investors too. So let's keep an your eye in on Abunx page for some.
Yeah.
So thanks again you for session is on upcoming 19th and 20th. So see you all there in our fourth cohort batch. Stay tuned. So Mustafiz, you and I can now see off our all audience. So have a good night, good day tomorrow.
Thank you very much. I would like to take the privilege of snatching this moment from Erica. Erica, if you allow me, I'll just say very quickly that in our first couple of cohorts, like we had participants from private sectors, from the NGO sectors, from even from the government sector, right? And what happened in the third cohort, we were really surprised seeing the additional secretary, who is the UN chief Ministry of Finance, Economic Relations Division. Actually, he was supposed to inaugurate the program, but once he joined us, seeing the structure of the program, interacting with the participants, and the level of like insights that we were sharing from the very outset, he got very excited, and he said that he would like to kind of spend the entire day with us. So it was such a great, I think, what should I say,
Surprise.
compliment from his side, that he couldn't resist from like being a part of that workshop. And he was telling that he has a number of meetings scheduled, but he still wanted to be a part of this because given the richness of the program, the content, and how we have designed, and also the potential benefit that the participants can enjoy going forward. That's one. And second is, of course, we not only had executive directors from the very outset of our first cohort, but we were really surprised seeing that even the country directors, deputy country directors, executive directors, and people having very important roles, they are being part of this workshop throughout the whole day, and they have given very good remarks, very good feedback. So the point we try to make, that again, just to reiterate, this is not just another workshop. We don't know until we know what we are a part of this, what we are missing. So just to echo with Erica, that this workshop is not to be missed.
Right.
Thank you.
So see you all together for a great teamwork and learning experience with us on our fourth cohort. So stay tuned until then. Bye-bye.